Good evening. Welcome back to my Broken Sword 5 series. This is episode 2 and we're going to be continuing our investigation in the murder of... what was the guy's name? Was it Henri? Yeah, I think it was Henri. I think the guy's name was Henri. If you missed the last episode, then please do take a look at the stream. There's the playlist on my channel. You'll see I'm currently doing another playthrough series, which is with Formula 1 Manager 2022. This is a slightly different one. This is obviously a game of a series that I hold very close to my heart. I played the first two games when I was a lot younger, when I was probably about 10, 11, 12 years old on the PC. Whereas this game is something that I watched. That I'm fairly new to. The third game I did play, but I don't remember it that well. That was on. I think I played that on the Xbox. I didn't play it on the PC. And the fourth one I never got to play. But Broken Sword 5, as soon as I saw it was on PlayStation, I was like, yep, I'm getting it. I'm playing this game. I'm absolutely going for it. Absolutely loving it. This is what we're going to do. We're going to carry on today and just see if we can follow up the investigation of the murder. So this was the chap, Henri. He had an arts gallery where George, our hero, who is now a insurance salesman or insurance investigator, basically, he was there for the opening of the art gallery, and a painting was stolen by a man dressed as a pizza delivery man with a helmet which on it said Waterloo Motors, if I remember correctly from yesterday's episode. And the owner of the gallery, Henri, in the struggle basically got shot and was killed. So we was at Le Lizard Bleu, which translates to the Blue Lizard, and so that's where we were. We now have the choice: do we go to Henri's apartment or do we go to this Vera Security? This Vera Security, which, from what we established when we was in the office, we found out that Vera Security was not the company that we recommended, or rather George recommended. So maybe we should go and see if they know anything. Because the other thing with the
this led me to a dead-end alley at the end of a deadbeat mall.
Sorry, we'll just pause 1 second.
No wonder I'd never heard of Vera Security.
Yeah, someone we've never heard of, this company, we've never heard of them. And basically there was like a pressure sensor that the painting was on, but it had been tampered with. So basically the alarm didn't go off when it was lifted off the wall. So this is apparently this Vera Security. Let's go in and see what they have to say for themselves. Oh.
Help!
What's wrong?
There's a monster.
What? Where?
A monster?
On
Oh.
the floor. Get rid of it.
Oh, the cockroach.
Yes, the cockroach. Help!
Come here, little fella. There were crumbs on the floor.
Uh-huh.
No wonder the cockroach was sticking around.
We haven't got anything that we can probably use.
There was a huge cockroach in the way.
I can't get to the drawer because I can't get past the cockroach.
Leave that radio alone and sort this damn cockroach.
Why don't you sort it yourself, love?
Romanovs.
Oh.
A Russian brand cigarette. The pack was empty.
Hmm.
As a child, I'd always been told not to play with matches.
Mm-hmm.
But I never could resist.
That's true. So maybe we can
The ashtray
use...
was full of cigarette butts. The filters were gold-colored. Very exotic.
Okay. So can we maybe use the
I
matchbox?
tipped out the matches.
Ah, so we've got an empty matchbox. Can we use the matchbox to get rid of the cockroach? This is the thing with this game, is constantly finding little things that you try and... Ooh, stay still.
I couldn't catch it just by swiping at it. I'd need to entice it closer.
Can we burn
That
it?
wasn't worth trying.
No. Okay, so maybe we need to get something. Because obviously you got crumbs on the floor. Maybe... Can we put the matchbox near the crumbs?
I set down my matchbox. Cockroaches like hiding in dark places. Not a bad idea when you think about it. Cockroach wasn't going for it. I needed some bait. The box needed some bait.
Right. We need to find a biscuit or some sandwiches or some food of some kind. Maybe this chap has got something.
Hello, I'm George Stobart.
Call me Bassam. And do
Bassam?
with me, but I'm in no mood to talk.
Oh.
I have a resounding headache.
Could you help me with a vermin problem, please?
Please, Mr. Stobart, I really can't deal with other people's problems right now.
Oh.
Bad migraine, eh?
The worst. The buzzing and flashing from the old sign is killing me.
Oh.
I thought the neon sign had potential until it broke.
Is it your sign?
No, the previous owners. Used to be a restaurant. But this is horrible. Adversely affecting my footfall and giving me a splitting headache.
Huh. So maybe do we have to do something with the sign then to stop him having a headache?
Please don't touch the sign.
Oh.
You'll just make it worse.
Is there something we can do to turn it off?
The aircon went nicely with the Art Deco detailing. That was never going to work.
No. Is there anything? Anything at all?
The stall was a myriad of retro kitsch. Bottle stoppers, keychains, musical cards.
Trying to think. What could we do?
You want me to try fixing that sign for you?
Do you know what you're doing?
I'm very good at fixing things.
Yeah, go on.
Then please do. I'm no good at electricals. Marketing analysis and predicting trends is more my thing.
Okay, let's take another look. Maybe you'll now allow me to touch it.
I took a good
Hey.
look at the sign. The wiring was exposed and the cover broken. No wonder it was flashing. I pulled the wire off. Well, that was one way to stop the letters flashing.
Hey.
Now only half the sign was illuminated.
There you go. It stopped flashing. Has that cured your headache?
The buzzing and flashing has stopped.
And I'm very grateful. But the sign still looks pretty terrible, doesn't it? When you're building a brand from the ground up, name is everything. I need a name that makes my customers long for adventure and treasures from faraway places.
I could take a look at your sign, come up with something.
Okay.
Or like a genie from a magic lamp.
A genie from a magic lamp. What are you, bloody Aladdin or something?
I decided to keep the wire.
Yeah.
If Bassam knew how flimsy the sign was, he wouldn't be happy. Could you help me with a vermin problem, please?
I'm sorry, until I kickstart this business, I don't really have time for ancillary projects. I need a brand.
Okay, well
A clear
let's...
message that grabs my key demographic by the lapels and hurls them into my economic bailiwick.
Okay.
Excuse me?
You know, a name that sounds magical and exotic, that appeals to a yearning they only feel subconsciously.
Okay. So we need to, I'm guessing, use these letters. Oh, yeah. Your objective is to rearrange the letters to form a new word that is appropriate for Bassam's predicament. The letters that form the new word need to be lit, so must be placed in the 7 sockets on the right side of the sign. Interact with the letters, pick it up, then move the letter over an empty socket. Interact again to drop the letter into that empty socket.
Seemed the letters
Right.
could be moved around. Shame it didn't have the right letters to spell Bassam. I'd have to think of something else.
So I can only use these letters. Right, so we can basically do this, apparently. Can we... Right, so we can't, like, swap them with that. So literally, we've got to be like, you move them backwards and forwards. Right, okay. So... I'm guessing it could be less than 7 letters, or... it could be all of them. Right. But you know, it's the least it could be is 6 letters. Yeah, because obviously it can't be like 4, because you would need 4 empty spaces and you can't do that. So, like, for example, it might be... it could be like that, so it's like a 5-letter word there. Sorry, 6-letter word. Or then you'd have something like that. Right, okay. He wants something exotic. And like a far away, like a far-off land. Could be like L something.
You've already said the answer without realizing it.
Oh, well, thank you to whoever's left that comment. You've already said the answer without realising it. Oh. Interesting. The problem is I can't remember what I've said. Okay. Right, well, I mean, that's a nice little clue without also giving me spoilers. So that's great, thank you. Because I hate spoilers, you know. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. So, obviously I said maybe L something, L... Eldins? Oh, come on, why are you doing it? Oh. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on a second. Eladin. Could you be referring when I said Aladdin? Because he was talking about the genie. Eladin. That like if I Aladdin rather than Aladdin, that would probably give me the letters. That's worth a try. Hang on. How do you spell Aladdin? A-L... Hang on. A-L-I-D-D-I... Is it one D or two Ds? Is it one? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. God, this is hard when you're constantly going backwards and forwards. I love it. Is that how you spell it?
Bingo.
So we suggest that to him. Oops. Sorry, what was that? What did you just say? Hang on, let me just check my comments. Bingo. Have I got it then? Is that right? Is it Aladdin?
At least the sign's not buzzing anymore.
I know, and I do appreciate it. But now it just spells nonsense.
Oh.
And as it says in all the books, branding is key.
Maybe that's not.
If only
Maybe
it spelled out a whole new world.
a whole new world.
Would send my
Yes, it is Aladdin. Oh, it is literally Aladdin. But I think I've just spelled it wrong. Oh, that's cheeky, slipping in something like that. Oh, what? Damn it! Right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Allah. Let's get rid of that. We need an extra D. Allah. No, hang on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can't grab these properly. Right.
That seemed like a good name. Hey, Bassam, how about this? I know it's not your name, but...
Aladdin. Very cool. That's a terrific name for my store. It's every one of my USPs.
Glad you like it.
You're a genius, George. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
Lovely. Well, thank you very much there, Bassam.
Well done for solving the puzzle.
Well, thank you, 5 Black 23. Thank you very much for giving me a tiny little nudge in the right direction.
Aha, Mr. Stobart. What can I do for you?
Right, I want your bloody help with a
Do you
cockroach,
happen
please.
to know a good way to catch a cockroach?
To be honest, George, I'm better at questions on balancing budgets within a liberal economic framework.
Right.
But as a layman, perhaps I could suggest you trap it? And please, whatever you do, don't squish
Oh,
it.
no, never squish
Why is
a
that?
cockroach.
The entire family will catch the scent and arrive for the funeral.
Ooh, we don't want that.
You need to find a container of some sort. Then I think add this.
What's that?
Rich tea. Well, what's
Rich tea biscuit? Oh my god.
Perfect cockroach biscuit. Dry, dull, unsatisfying, and yet curiously Moorish.
that? I'll give it a try.
You know what?
Glad to help.
I think that's a very apt way of describing a rich tea biscuit. It is very dry, it is very dull, it's like got virtually no flavour at all to it. And one of the most annoying things with it is that it's such a bloody big biscuit that when you try and dip it into your cup of tea, most of the time it doesn't fit the mugs. So you literally got to bite, in the words of Peter Kay in one of his stand-ups, that you got to bite the pissing end off to get it in your brew. So there you go. I don't know about what Bassam just said there in relation to the cockroach when he talks about squishing it. The whole family will arrive for the funeral or something. Maybe that will attract to the cockroaches. I don't know that aspect of it, but what I do know, I know this from when I used to do health and sort of food and hygiene training. I worked in a restaurant a number of years ago, and basically what I learned in that is that the female cockroaches, if you were to squish them, basically what would happen if it's pregnant, it's got loads of eggs in there, basically when you squish it, it would effectively release all those eggs, and so you'd probably end up with a much bigger problem. So if you are going to get rid of them, you would really want to drown it or spray it or poison it or something of that kind of nature rather than literally stepping on it. So there's a top tip for you if you ever see a cockroach. Okay.
Do you know anything about Vera Security over there?
Not really. I haven't been here long, but neither have they by the looks of it.
Why do you say that?
Rush setup, new sign, low investment, and no customers except for you.
Interesting.
I really like your new sign.
Yes, so do I.
It's magnificent. I owe you one.
Yes, you do, Bassam.
What do you think?
What do you think
I'm over
about
the moon,
what?
George. Thanks to you, I can now sell my retro cavalcade of musical cards, brushes, souvenirs.
Musical
and you know what they say?
cards.
Happy sellers make happy shoppers.
Oh, it's not one of them types of cards where it's like you open up the card, it like sings happy birthday to you or something like that.
So what are you selling?
That'd be awful.
Ah, I'm glad you asked. I sell all those things you can't get anywhere else in Paris.
Really?
Like...
English biscuits, Turkish delight, French cassettes, Brazilian Betamax videos.
Betamax.
Thank you for the cookie.
Hey, it's not a
You're very
cookie.
welcome.
It's a biscuit, George. Learn some English.
Smell this.
Oof. At least it's the
Smell
real
it,
thing.
but then you put it straight in your pocket without spraying it.
Do you have any use for nail clippers?
Nail clippers? The pocket knife's little brother.
Yeah, I like that. I better hang on to them.
Cool.
I didn't think there was much point.
Nah.
I decided to keep the wire.
Yeah.
If Bassam...
Yeah, we've already done that.
I've got some matches.
Always good to have.
Such a random way of saying that. I've got some matches. Right, maybe we can now manage to get this bloody cockroach. Now we've got this biscuit.
I added some bait to the matchbox. Even I was finding it hard to resist that little trap.
There we go.
Gotcha.
Got it.
You are a gentleman and no mistake. I hate cockroaches.
Always ready to help a damsel in distress.
Damsel.
That you are. Can I help you?
Yes, please. Do you know if there's anyone in the office I can talk business with?
Yes, me, chérie. I'm Annette, the manager.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry.
Perfect.
I didn't mean... The gloves. I just thought...
Oh yeah, she
Easy
won't.
mistake to make. If you haven't been reconstructed, that is.
Oh, but I have been reconstructed. A number of times. From the ground up.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Right, well, let's talk about the gallery.
There's been a theft at Le Lizard Bleu. A painting's been stolen.
Shame. Still, I'm sure you'll get over it.
I believe your company set up the security.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
you didn't.
Oh, yes, you did.
Didn't.
Did.
I've got all day.
What?
But I didn't.
No, I mean, we've literally got this completion note.
It says here that Vera was hired to do the security at the gallery. Didn't do a very good job, did you?
Where did you get that?
At the gallery?
Huh.
That job was signed off. You can't say we were to blame.
I was getting a bad feeling.
She's been very
Case looked
defensive.
like Confront, and the only person there wasn't helping. Maybe the office itself could give me more information.
Are you done? Only I want to listen to this next race.
Uh-huh. She wants to listen to the race. So basically...
I caught the cockroach. Look, isn't he a sweetie?
Ah! Keep it away from me.
Do you recognize it?
Oof! That would take the hair off your legs. I had a boss who wore that. Know what I mean?
not really, no.
I've got some matches.
Oh, the way that's just
Yes,
said, that's
so you keep
ridiculous.
them. Keep them. I can't afford to smoke anymore.
I've got a cookie.
You got a biscuit, George!
Those dry things are disgusting.
Yeah, they are.
Thanks.
That's the one thing I'm agreeing with her. Oh, look, see in this drawer, if there's anything there that can help us.
Look, do you mind not touching the office equipment?
Oh,
Annette's peripheral vision was, quite simply, astounding.
can we change the radio, turn it off?
Do you mind? I'm listening to the race.
Annette was watching me like a hawk. The Vera phone. All expenses had been spared. Annette had her radio on. Sounded like a horse race.
We maybe call them to distract them?
Hello, Vera Security. We make you secure.
A quick look revealed that the drawer was empty.
Please stay on the other side.
Ah,
of the
damn it!
It was like she had some kind of psychic power. She could just feel what I was trying to do.
Well, that didn't help.
Aha, Mr. Stobart. What can I do for you?
That cookie did the trick.
Biscuit!
Right customer, right product. It's a winning combination.
So, what else are you selling?
Stop by now and then. You'll be surprised.
Oh,
No
thanks. Diddly dee 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 dee. Right, I think we were onto the right track by trying to call them and everything, you know. Oh, hang on, what's this? Annette's black book. Okay, right. Let's try doing what we did there again. And then I turn off the radio.
Security, we make you secure.
Then maybe we can grab the little black book, which is a red book. It's more than a number in the little red book.
I wanted to see what secrets the book might contain. There was a photo.
Ooh,
Of course, I grabbed it.
there's a photo. Oh,
A very bad photo of Laine and Annette. That guy sure got around.
Laine. Okay, so Laine was a guy in the last episode who was also in Broken Sword 2. He's a bit of an art critic. He literally has fainted on both occasions that I've ever dealt with him, which is interesting. What is the picture of an art critic doing with a potentially bogus security company?
What can I do for you?
Well, you could tell me about this photograph, Annette. Let's
you
ask her
betting
about
on
the
horse?
gambling first, though.
No, I just like hearing the sound of hooves.
Oh,
Oh, well, that's unusual.
Don't be an idiot. I got 50 euros on Lucky Break.
lucky break.
Ah, well, I hope you win.
I don't.
So do I, Sherry. So do I.
So do I, Sherry.
Annette, could I just have a quick look in your back office?
What do you take me for?
An
What?
idiot.
No.
A gambler. A drunk.
I mean, can I look in there?
Oh, I see. No, you can't. It's private.
So much for that. Maybe you will if we ask you about this photograph.
Recognize this?
Hey, that's my photo.
That's you with Laine, I believe.
So, what if it is?
What is he to you?
Oh, my Hector. That's what it is. My little Hector.
My little
Yeah. I
Hector.
thought you said you had nothing to do with the gallery.
Yeah.
Here's how it is. I've only been here a few weeks. I
Right.
had nothing to do with that gallery job. I just delivered the paperwork.
Right.
So, who's the manager before you?
I don't know. She just one day didn't come in for work. I shouldn't be talking to you. The boss told me to keep my mouth shut.
Who's the boss?
The boss. Have you got his number or address?
Or his name?
No, I've forgotten it. I mean, I never knew it.
Oh, God.
Annette, a serious crime has been committed. You're in a lot of trouble.
I had nothing to do with it. Look, I need this job. I need the money. Anyway, it's only a silly old painting. No one got hurt.
Yeah, try saying that to Henri.
The gallery owner was shot.
Badly?
I should think so. He's
Yeah,
dead.
He's pretty dead.
Oh,
This is a murder investigation. Now, who's your boss?
I don't know. Honest, he faxes me if he wants anything.
Faxes?
Who's he?
I've never seen him, never met him. Don't make trouble for poor Annette.
Thanks. I was pretty sure Annette had told me all she was going to.
Okay.
She sounded scared.
Yeah.
Put the thumb screws on Laine, and I knew just how.
Do you, George? I'm glad you do, because I don't. Right hand. I mean, we've got the photo on him, but that's literally everything.
Time to confront Laine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so do we go to Henri's apartment or do we go to the gallery? We said it's time to confront Laine, so let's go to the gallery. See if he's still there. Oh. Well, not, because it's boarded up. Well,
The
not boarded
gallery
up.
was sealed off. The place looked empty.
The crime scene.
Laine wasn't exactly easy to miss, and it looked like he wasn't around.
Hmm. Could he be at the coffee shop paying his bill from yesterday? Or the day before, whenever it was? No, yeah, no. Hello. Have you seen him?
Hi.
Monsieur,
Monsieur. It is that jumped-up pompous French waiter.
I'm looking for Mr. Laine. Has he been here?
ah yes, monsieur, he came by earlier. Told me he was off to console Henri's widow.
Ah!
I hope she's out.
Perfect. So we were debating whether to go to Henri's apartment or here. Turns out we definitely got to go to Henri's apartment. Got to see his missus. How do we leave? Oh, metro station.
So Laine was consoling the widow.
Oh, is this it?
What a big heart that guy had. Did he have a grand scheme or just loose morals?
Is he trying to flirt with her? Because he does seem to be flirting with her. Yeah, so we are at Henri's apartment. We didn't have to go to the map again this time, apparently.
The door was locked.
Oh. So that was a buzzer or something? Ah, intercom.
Hello?
This is George Stobart. May I come up?
I'm sorry, this is a very inconvenient time. Come back later.
I know that's you, Mr. Laine. I need to talk to you. Mr. Laine, does the name Annette mean anything to you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do.
I need to talk to Madame Dubois.
I'm sure it can wait.
If you don't let me in, I'll tell the police about your interesting connection to the security company.
Yeah.
Right then. Come up, but make it brief.
Why, thank you.
Dear Lord, George, you have a worse timing.
What is that
Is this
music?
a bad time to accuse you of lying?
What do you want?
I've just come from Vera Security.
So?
Tell me about Annette
Yeah.
from Vera Security.
I don't know any Annette.
Yeah, you do. There's a bloody photograph of you
What
in
do
there.
you know about the owner of Vera Security?
I've never had the pleasure.
Really? Debatable. Right. You say you don't know Annette? Let's show you the evidence.
You let your conquests keep souvenirs.
Where did you get that?
From Annette.
Annette lent it to me.
Quit waving it around, for God's sake.
Why? Hey, shall we start again?
Come on, Laine. Tell me about Annette.
All right, all right. I had a fling with her, okay? Now keep your voice down, please.
Why?
And you two fixed the security for the robbery?
No, nothing like that. Anyway, the fling was a mistake. She turned out to be rather needy.
Well, towards you. Ugh.
You're not a criminal. Just a lecherous old man.
Yeah, that's about right.
Less of the old, if you don't mind. As it happens, I make a lot of women happy.
I bet you
Especially
do.
when you leave them.
Yeah.
Can you tell me anything about the owner of Vera?
Annette told me he's some angry-looking Russian chap.
A Russian
Okay,
chap.
Laine. Take off.
You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah, I just did.
You this picture?
All right, I'm going. You haven't heard the last of me, Stobart.
Promise?
And give me that photo.
Wow, a magic door. It opens and closes on its own.
That meant that Annette was lying. She said she'd never met the owner and was very keen to get rid of me. I wondered if she was hiding something interesting in that back office.
Are you going to introduce yourself properly?
Oh, sorry, madam. I didn't know you were there. Whoa, just noted the
Pleased
pictures.
to make your acquaintance, madame. My name's George.
That's some
Call me Bijou.
interesting artwork on the wall. Nude paintings.
The subject looked vulnerable as she clasped her knees. You have a beautiful home, Bijou.
Oh, thank you. I do like beautiful things.
Was she painted by
A
Jack
subtle birthmark was the only
Dawson?
blemish on the model's flawless skin.
I want you to paint me like one of your French girls, Jack.
Hello, young man. Such a delight to have a new visitor. What can I do for you?
I'm from the insurance company. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Henri, my poor sauvage. He died in his prime.
Could I just ask you a few questions?
Well, why not? A little company might just pep me up, as you Americans might say.
That's about Henri, the gallery, the song, or the painters of Bijou. That's about the song first. That's the first thing I
The
noticed.
record player seems to be stuck on the same song.
Yes, this song gives me great comfort. It reminds me of Henri.
Does it?
Is that a painting of you?
Yes, darling. Though obviously he got my hips completely wrong.
Did he?
Who painted it?
Oh, some acquaintance of Henri's. I don't recall his name.
Jack Dawson. It was Jack Dawson from Titanic.
Can you tell me about the gallery? Was the business doing well?
The gallery was Henri's baby. He never spoke to me about it.
So you weren't involved?
Not at all. Business is not my thing.
Henri was very brave at the gallery. He tried to stop the thief and paid the ultimate price.
Henri was my life and my little pussycat.
Ugh.
How are you coping?
I'm still trying to take it in, Sherry.
Dude, I mean, it's been like less than a day. How do you think she's taking it?
Bijou, I think someone involved with the gallery helped the thief. It wasn't Hector Laine. He's not devious enough.
But who else?
I don't know. But I will get to the bottom of it, I promise you.
I mean, look, at this moment in time, you, like I said, obviously, we've got to take into consideration, in the gallery, at the time, obviously not including the thief, you literally had George and Nico, who obviously are our heroes, so unless they do a massive plot twist, it ain't going to be them. So that only leaves you with 3. Excuse me. Which is literally Hector Laine, who George doesn't think he was devious enough, which I kind of get. Yeah, he's a slimy, greasy, dirty bastard of a man. Probably not a man, not really. He's probably more of a cockroach. Is he enough to plan a robbery? Debatable. Obviously, you had the father, the priest, Father Simeon, which, realistically, why would a priest get involved in that? So at this moment in time, the only suspect I can personally put is Henri himself, the guy who literally got killed. But if he planned it and there was a robbery, surely he would have thought to make sure that if you were going to have a gun, maybe have it one with a blank, so that no one actually gets injured. Yeah, rather than actually not having live, unless it was a heist gone wrong, maybe.
Thank you for your help, Bijou.
My pleasure, young man. To come back anytime.
Bijou appeared to know nothing. I still couldn't discount Laine. Annette, on the other hand, had lied about Vera Security's owner.
Right. Oh my god, is that... I literally just noticed. Is that Henri in the bloody...
now dressed in a cheap suit.
in the apartment?
I prefer the waistcoat.
Oh, that's weird. Why would you keep him in the room?
Not
And also,
just
that's...
Annette would have left for the evening.
Uh-huh.
It was time to pay a visit to Vera Security.
Oh, are we going to be breaking into the office? A short time later.
The empty mall was lit by bright moonlight. the perfect ambiance for a little detective work.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted a good look at that back office. I just had to find a way in.
Right. So there's a shutter over the front of it. So the puzzle in this kind of little scene is basically we need to get into
No way I could force
the office.
shutter open with my bare hands.
So we've got to open the shutter somehow. Okay. So shutter control, could it be that simple?
It was the shutter control. There was no sign of a button or a keyhole. It must have been controlled remotely. A wire ran up to the electrical box above.
Okay, right. So that's the wire. Goes there. Da, 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 da.
There was an electrical box up there, but I couldn't reach it from the ground.
No. Okay, well, you've got this box here. So can we wheel it over here to then stand on it? Oh, is that it? Ah. So we can basically only push that one backwards. Right. So maybe we've then got to, like, climb up and over? So a way of doing that? Oh. What's that? Good. Aha! There we go. Shimmy across. Dee.
I popped the lid open. Inside was an aircon unit and bingo, the master controls for the shutters.
Right, so clearly we've got to cut something here. So you've got Secure Shutters Inc. and then Danger Electrical Shock Risk. Right, what I'm currently thinking.
You got up quicker than I did. It took me about 10 minutes when I tried to do this game.
10 minutes. Is that supposed to be 10 minutes, but the auto reader thing has made that a bit weird. Right. What I'm going to do... Oh, I just realised you can do a hints thing if you ever need to. I'm going to save this game because if anyone has played the first game in particular, well, actually no, both the first and second games, I don't know about the later ones, but I know that you can definitely die. So I'm thinking, if I cut the wrong wire, could I potentially, you know, electrocute myself or something? So I'm thinking you got to cut the wires. Hey, is that it? Is that literally it? Could it literally be that simple? I've literally just cut a wire.
It was the shutter control.
No. Clearly not then. Right, let's go again. Dee 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 dee. I'm surprised he's able to do this one-handed. Right. This one?
That was close. The wire was live.
Ah. So, can't do that one.
That was close. The wire was live.
Okay. Oh. Switch. Aha. Now can I do it? Hey! Okay. Right, hang on. Let me think about this logically. So obviously that's got power, that one's also going to that. So hang on. We've got a wire, haven't I? Do I maybe have to like connect like the wires together or something? Hey! Bravo! And that's how you do that. George Stobart, cat burglar. Right. So we'll check this again in case there's anything more in there. Nothing on the table.
In the drawer was a single Q-tip.
Oh. Don't want to.
It was my lucky day. It hadn't been used.
Ooh, that would have been grim. Hey, I've got... God, don't you just love the weird names that Americans have compared to other countries? A Q-tip. That's a cotton bud, an earbud. Right, just seeing. Is there anything else that we can interact with other than the back office? It doesn't look like. Right, let's go into the back office.
The room was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing.
Oh. It's lucky that I got some matches. Hey, oh. Light switch. Et voila.
In the room was a pizza delivery scooter.
Oh.
The one the killer had escaped on. There was a letter jammed in the shredder. I tried to free the gears, but they were jammed solid. Its service was long overdue. The shredder was jammed.
Okay, we wouldn't be able to interact with this if this was not important, so maybe we've got to do something.
It was a pizza delivery scooter.
Oh, is that it? Is that how you're saying it, George?
Oil had dripped from the scooter onto the floor.
Well, that looks a weird distance. There's a box. Anything in the box?
Empty.
Oh.
Annette had cleared everything out.
Yeah. Oh, mess.
Just mess and empty boxes.
Okay. Oh.
The air vent had a tiny catch on the side. The air vent had a
Okay.
It felt like the perfect opportunity to use Laine's clippers. Sadly, they were designed to cut, not lever.
Oh. Matches?
That wouldn't make any sense.
Nope. Q-tip?
That wouldn't work.
No. Hang on. Let's talk about that. Is right. Do I mainly need to oil that? Could this come in handy with the oil, maybe?
I smeared some oil.
Hey! Yes, you're cooking now. What did you say?
The gears with oil.
Yay! Now, et voila.
It was time to see what was in the ladder.
Oh, rearrange pieces. Interact with the piece to pick it up. You then move the piece to a different location. Simply move the piece to a new position and interact with it. Interact to drop it to that place. Right. Okay. So it's a bit of a puzzle. So can we move all things to the side? Move it all to the side, and then we can hang on. So that looks like an end to a letter, which normally would go somewhere about there. Oh. Right. So, first of all, you got this sort of oops. So obviously them are going to go next to each other. Hey. Oop. There. We're getting somewhere. Right. Right. No. That'll be something like over this way-ish. Ah! There we go! There's that. No. Right. Oh, Ledizio. So is that the mal? Ah. Oh, frick! Damn it. Whew. Aha. Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Nope. Oh. Yeah, we're getting there, we're getting there. Exhibition. Ah. We're slowly getting there. Oh. Coming. That'll be like sort of up here or something, I reckon. Ah, hang on, we're almost there. Here we go.
It was the letter from Henri confirming that Vera Security had the contract for the exhibition. And it also revealed who was in charge of
Mr. Roman Medovsky, Esquire.
At first glance, it all seemed pretty run-of-the-mill. But why was Henri thanking Medovsky for being generous? And why was he pleased to represent him? Maybe Medovsky was the owner we've been looking for. It didn't add up. I had a gut feeling. There was something fishy going on.
So the letter reads, Dear Mr. Medovsky, reference security measures for forthcoming exhibition at Le Lézard Bleu. Thank you for your letter of 30th of March. I am delighted to confirm the appointment of Vera Security to exclusively provide the security for the forthcoming exhibition. Your offer was very generous, and we're delighted to accept the terms and proceed as suggested. The opening of the exposition is meticulously planned. I think you will find it to your satisfaction. Further attention will be given to La Maledictio, which will be hanging on the back wall furthest from the door. The owner will remain... excuse me. The owner will remain anonymous. We are most pleased to be able to represent you in this matter. Yours most amicably, Henri Dubois. Interesting.
Pocketed the letter and paperclip.
Oh, hang on. Paperclip. Could that be used for the event?
The paperclip was perfect for the
Et voila!
There was definitely something in there.
Okay, what's in there?
Now, what are you... Gotcha.
Well,
is that...
would you believe it?
Oh!
And very likely the one that had been used to shoot Henri.
Uh-oh, please don't say the police are coming.
Aha! So, what have we here? L'Américain, Monsieur Stobart.
He literally started speaking as I was about to literally say, I hope they don't walk in right now.
Because now, you are caught in my net like a little red herring.
Inspector, I'm investigating the robbery.
No, monsieur. You are breaking and entering an innocent storeroom.
I found the murder weapon.
Found? No. Planted? Yes.
Oh, God.
Arrest this man and take him to the station.
Jesus.
I shall squeeze you, Monsieur Stobart, until your pips squeak.
I'm sorry, your pips?
Thanks, Ronnie. I just wish I'd got some better shots of the killer.
Are you kidding? That stuff from the hip, very dramatic. Getting good, Nico.
So, what's next?
Get me an interview with the owner, and you've got Sunday's front page.
I'm on it already.
Keep me up to speed. Let me know before you write anything up, okay?
Of course. Oh, gotta go. Someone at the door.
Hey, is George out already?
Monsieur.
Another magic door.
Are you Nicole Collard?
Yeah, who are you?
Can I help you?
I need to sit down.
Okay. Okay. Well, I've literally only just noticed that we are in Nico's apartment there. She's literally been in now for about 20 odd years. in what was it, Rougerie, if I remember correctly. That is going to do it for this episode. I'm just going to save that. Oh, does it say how much we completed this game? We've apparently completed 16% of this game. So what's that? Basically in 2 episodes. So this may take us what? 10, 11, 12 episodes maybe, something like that. From that logic. Thereabouts. Well, we shall wait and see. So thank you very much for joining with me. Obviously we've got a couple of live comments on the live stream, so thank you to you guys that have dropped some comments. Please like this video when it goes live onto YouTube. It's in the playlist on my channel, so you'll be able to see that and the first episode. If you obviously missed the first episode, go back and watch that. And then if you also subscribe to my channel, you will see when I go live to this video, to this series with Broken Sword 5, and also if you're interested in my other series, which is a Formula 1 management game, then obviously you can come and watch me on that. But for now, that is going to do it for tonight's episode. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening. Take care and good night.